Nigeria is the world's most populous black nation with an estimated population of over 170 million people, making it the 7th most populated country in the world. Covering a total area of 356,667 square miles. The country is located in West Africa, bounded by Niger and Chad Republic to the north, Cameroon on the eastern part, Benin Republic to the west, and the Atlantic Ocean to the south. Nigeria is ranked 169 among 190 economies in the ease of doing business. This is according to the latest World Bank annual ratings. Nigeria's ranking improves to 169 in 2016 from 170 in 2015. Ease of doing business in Nigeria averaged 145.00 from 2008 until 2016, reaching an all-time high of 170.00 in 2014 and a record low of 120.00 in 2008. The focus of evaluation by the Global Apex Bank is premised on the policies government put in place to guarantee business startups a seamless process in getting permits or licenses depending on the sector of investment, power, loans, land permit, payment of multiple taxes, bureaucracy bottlenecks, among others. For these reasons, the current administration, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, decided to reevaluate the ease of doing business policies in the country by inaugurating the Presidential Enabling Business Council, chaired by Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, with the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Enelama, serving as Vice Chair. Nine other ministries that are part of these teams are the Ministries of Budget and Planning, Environment, Finance, Foreign Affairs, Interior, Justice, Power, Works and Housing, Transport, Information, Culture and Tourism, as well as the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and representatives of the National Assembly. The vision of the Council is to drive improvement in Nigeria's business environment and ensure that Nigeria ranks 100 in the World Bank Ease of Doing Business by the year 2019. The Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council released a report card on its 60-day National Action Plan on Ease of Doing Business, which was implemented from February the 21st, 2017 to April 21st, 2017. On starting a business, the report highlighted the Corporate Affairs Commission's online registration portal, document upload interface, single incorporation form, e-stamping, among other reforms which have led to a reduction in the number of days needed to incorporate a business. The completed reforms on the entry and exit of people indicator include simplified visa on arrival process, infrastructural improvements at the Abuja airport, and the new immigration regulation 2017. On trading across borders, some of the completed reforms include palletization of imports, advanced cargo manifests, reduction in documentation requirements, and scheduling of joint physical examination by the Customs Service. On May the 18th, the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, signed 3 executive orders 001 to 003, which are promotion of transparency and efficiency in the business environment, local content and public procurement by the federal government, budgets, transparency in MDAs. The first order promotes transparency by directing ministries, departments and agencies of the federal government of Nigeria to publish a complete list of all requirements for obtaining permits, licenses and approvals, including fees and timelines in their premises, and on their website within the next 21 days. The order also directs the MDAs to communicate with applicants by at least 2 methods, and any approvals for applications not received within the specified period will be assumed to have been granted to the applicant by default. Importantly, it's the responsibility of the head of the relevant MDA to ensure that the list is verified and kept up to date at all times. The order will also promote one government policy. The order will help in the era of visas issuance within 48 hours and will be carried out in a transparent manner. All agencies currently physically present in Nigerian ports have been directed to harmonize their operations into one single interface station in one location in the port and implemented by a single joint task force at all times. The Apapa port shall resume 24-hour operations within 30 days of the order, and each port in Nigeria shall assign an existing export terminal to be dedicated to the exportation of agriculture produce within 30 days in order to jumpstart our international trade and economic activity. On May the 24th, the Office of the Acting President, in collaboration with the Head of Service of the Federation, organized an enlightenment meeting for federal civil servants from grade levels 8 to 14 in the federal ministries, departments and agencies to ensure effectiveness and efficiency. The entry of the Acting President into the auditorium kickstarts the event. Also at the event are top government officials from the various ministries, departments and agencies.
Sensitize the major...
The theme for this gathering is promotion of transparency and efficiency in the business environment in Nigeria.
Everywhere, they complain that
First to present the topic is the Head of Service of the Federation, Mrs. Winifred Oyo-Ita, whose attention focuses on how important the civil servants are towards ensuring the successful implementation of the new orders.
It is important to note that this interactive forum is not intended to rewrite or spawn up causes that will constrain the implementation of the executive orders, but rather to proffer strategies that would achieve their successful implementation.
She also explains government's efforts on repayment of salary arrears owed.
I want to assure you all that this administration, just as it has commenced the implementation and completion of long-abandoned projects, is equally committed to paying the outstanding arrears of public servants, of civil servants. The Honourable Ministers of Finance and Budget and National Planning and the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation are working actively to evolve a workable strategy that will produce a win-win outcome in addressing the payment of these long outstanding arrears.